Hello everyone, it's good to have you again. You're welcome to Market Formula. So let me know where you are joining from. This is Market Formula, and in this video, we'll be talking about the market update of the Nigerian stock market. So we need to know what is actually happening. I think my link is bad. My link is actually bad. So hello everyone, you're welcome to tonight's meeting. So we are going to be having the market update in a minute, and I want to welcome you all. If you are on YouTube, I'd like you to comment where you are joining from. Let's know where you are joining from. We want to know you. If you are new to this channel, kindly subscribe and turn on the notification so that every time we drop a new video, you will always be the first to be notified. So we know that the market has been on a bullish run again for quite some time now, and you know that last week was actually the week for the insurance sector. Okay, so in this video, I will just be looking at the insurance sector. Let's see what we will expect this new week. Last week was a strong bull, and although we had a very strong pullback, so we need to also analyze this pullback. Is it a value swing, or is it that market wants to continue? Because every time we see a candlestick signal can either mean that market wants to reverse, or can it tell you that market wants to continue. Can actually be a continuation signal or a reversal signal. We'll look at the all share index also. We'll look at what the all share index is trying to do at the current level. Then, if time permits us, we'll look at one stock that we can buy this week. But if not, I have a friend on this call with me. His name is Seun-Forex, and you all know, if you are coming from the WhatsApp group, I've already notified us that he's going to explain what it means to be your mind to be stable, especially when you are trading. Market doesn't go on a straight line, but when you are trading, one, you need to put risk into perspective. Your risk reward, very important. Then you need to understand your money, then your capital, that's your money, then your mind also is also very, very important. Whether you are going to succeed in trading or not, your mind plays a very, very vital role. Then the other thing is the strategy. What strategy are you using? Are you a reversal trader? Are you a continuation trader? Are you a breakout trader? Whatever the strategy you decide to use is fine, but always know that you also have the mind to battle with, and you also have your money to battle with. They put a group of traders together in a place, and they gave them a demo account, telling them that, okay, they first gave them a real account. After training them, they trained them, and all of them, they have mastered the strategy and everything, they understood it. They now tell them that, okay, we are going to give you a demo account to practice. But what they gave them was a live account to practice. And when they practiced with the live account, which they thought was a demo account, they were making a lot of money. They were so happy, and they made a lot of money. They now said, okay, now we are going to give you a demo account to practice with. And now we are going to give you a real account to trade. And they gave them a real account to trade. And you know what? They lost the account. What was the difference? It was just their mind. You know, anytime you are dealing with money, emotions are always attached. And if you don't know and you don't master how to control this, in fact, so he used to tell me, Seun-Forex used to tell me that trading psychology is not taught. It's something you have to teach yourself. It's experience that will teach you. And it's true. No matter how we try to explain it, tell you, okay, come out at 50%, come out at 100%, you still see on people, they will still hold stock to 200%, thinking maybe it will still hit 300%. At the end of the day, they will lose 100% out of it. It will now remain 100%. They will start blaming themselves. So how do you feel? Really, really matters. How do you feel when you are in a trade? How do you feel when you are out of the trade? How do you feel when you miss a trade? So it's very, very important. One, before you enter the trade, how do you feel? When you are in the trade, how are you feeling? Then when you come out of the trade, how are you feeling? If you are feeling like, oh, I've missed opportunity because you came out at 100%, market rallied to 300%, you thought you have missed a bit. But what if you now came out at 100% and the market now reversed to 15%? How do you feel? So the mind plays a very, very vital role. So let's go to the chart and we look at the hot share index. And after that, I will tell him to come up. He will come and share his slide and just teach, explain one of the two things, one or two strategies that we can apply also to better our own trading in this market. Like you all know, this is market formula. All that I share here is just for educational purpose. I'm a trader just like everyone on this call. If you have not met me before, I am a trader. I'm not a financial advisor, but I do my trade and I share every of my trade. Any trade I want to take, I share. If you are not yet a member of my community, the link is in this description where you can join. Then you can follow us, because on the group, on the WhatsApp group, we drop strategy, we drop trade once in a while, and I also have mentorship class in case you feel you need hand-holding, you want to understand how we actually do this trade. So let me share my screen for the purpose of those that are in the Zoom. On the Zoom, okay, this is just Dangote Cement. I was just analyzing this for one of my students. We just finished the class this afternoon. It's actually a one-on-one class, and our group of 10 class will also be starting by 7 o'clock today. You now see that my Sunday are always very, very busy. Okay, so let's look at the hot share index, and I will also like to look at the insurance index. So for the hot share index, looking at the hot share index on the monthly time frame, what are we seeing? As you all know, how I like to do it, I'm a price action strategist, so I study price movement. I don't too much believe, or I don't too much rely on indicators. Price is actually my indicator. Okay, so what are we seeing at current level? This is the monthly chart. Yes, this is the monthly chart. This month is a breakout of last month. So let's step it down to the weekly. So what happened this week? This week, the market pulled back. That means the market failed to break the previous high. So we call it a pullback candle. So market has already pulled back. And if you understand how I mark valley swing meaning we need three things to happen at a valley swing. I will discuss two. So the third one, which is the most important, if you pay for my mentorship, I will reveal that. So the number one thing that you need to know for a valley swing is that there should be an opposite candle. That means you need to have one green candle and one red candle, or one red candle, one green candle, and whichever way. We just need two candles staying side by side, and they are different colors. So what do we have here? We have two candles which are opposite. That's opposite candle. Then another condition that it needs to fulfill is that the market needs to pull back. That means this candle, current candle, all right, must not break the previous candle. And looking at this previous candle, this is the previous candle. The current candle did not break this previous candle. That's the second condition. But the third condition is the condition that is for my mentorship class. My student already knows. So for this that I'm looking at, the market has not given us any sign that it's going to turn. It's not yet a valid turn. But if you come to the daily, you can come here and refine that entry. And on this daily, you're looking at this level for a temporary resistance. So if you have a temporary resistance there, then we need a confirmation. That means a bullish confirmation. We need a bullish close above this level that I just marked there. This is just what is happening on the index. So for the index, there's really not much to look at. Looking at it on the daily, you can see that the market is about to swing. But the week, which is very, very important to me, I don't want to follow the daily because daily can be deceptive. Daily is moved by market sentiment. People that just come to the market, they want to buy, they want to sell. But if you want to actually catch a real move in the market, you actually need to what's it called? You actually need to go to the weekly. All right. So, all right. So this is my chart now. In case you are on YouTube, I'm sorry, I forgot to switch the screen. All right. So for this, there's nothing to really worry about. So let's go to the insurance index. So for the insurance index, let's see what happened because the insurance company had been really bullish this last session. That's last week. So what do we see here now? We saw a rejection candle. Actually, the market is rejecting this high, but this high, this market close, is still did not confirm a reversal or a valid swing point. We still need one more candle to form. That one candle, we don't know what is going to happen. So this week is going to be a very crucial week for the insurance sector. If this week fail to break below this, then we can say, okay, market wants to pull back maybe to a support or to break this support and come and sit on this other support. But until then, there's really nothing to fear about in this market. For this candle is a pin bar. Yes, it has a big rejection at the top, telling you that the buyers they are rejecting higher highs. That's why it's coming down. So, but what did the candle that is formed now is actually a pin bar, which can either mean a continuation pattern or candlestick or a reversal candlestick. So until next week when we meet and we look at the chart, I won't be able to tell you whether this thing is coming down or not. At this point, it's at an indecision period. We want to know what will happen this week, which is starting tomorrow. So I think that should be all from my hand. I hope Seun-Forex is here for us. I believe he's there on the call. Let me quickly find him out. Let me quickly find him out, please. Wow, please kindly raise your hand. I have many people on this call now. I can't see you, please. I can't see you. All right, I can see him now. Okay. So you can go ahead, please. It's over to you now. Let me stop sharing.
Thank you, everyone.
So that I can share your screen.
All right. It is a great pleasure to be here with everyone this evening. Thank you so much, Mr. Oluwole. Nice. Thank you, everyone. My name is Seun-Aderemi, also known as Seun-Forex. I'm a Forex trader for almost 4 years now. And my background is economist. I'm an economist by discipline. So when the boss of the boss told me that I would be speaking with the audience about market psychology today, I was perplexed and I was happy because I remember a few months ago, almost a year plus ago, when we met, and he is a source of inspiration. So my advice for all of his students is, please, if trading is something you really want to do, please listen to him, because life is in phases. We all need to learn from someone. And market is big enough to know more than our mentor, but we all need to start from somewhere. So without wasting much of our time, I think, can I share my screen now?
Yes, you can go ahead.
All right. So is everybody seeing my screen now?
It should be. I'm already seeing your screen.
Okay. So without wasting much of our time, let's quickly go in today. As a trader, There are different strategies in the world. Everybody have their own strategy. I believe strategies is like a binoculars. Binoculars is what helps all of us to understand the nature of the market. But there is one aspect of it that a lot of people undermine, which is the mindset. Even in every industries of the world, without the right mindset, either you are looking for a job or you're already working a job or you have a personal business. If you don't have the right mindset towards the business, you are going nowhere. But in trading is a different, in fact, you have to take it extremely serious. And that is why bankers, lawyers, engineer, pilot, even psychologists, we enter market and market will beat them like anything. Market does not care your pedigree. So which means that, and your mindset is your personal responsibility. So without wasting much of our time, the topic for today is your mind is a weapon. Mastering trading psychology for unstoppable profit. The sharpest edge in trading is not your strategy, but it is your mindset. For the Holy Book says that as a man thinks in his heart, so is he. One philosopher says that I think, therefore I am. So which means that he can teach you everything he knows. If in your mind you felt like these people, they have started again, you will not put passion into it. And trading, like we might be operating everything we are doing online, because we as a retail trader, we do not have the capacity to go for the big boys are operating. If your mindset is already sending you out, it will teach you everything he knows. You will still not get it. Now, despite the strategy, why are traders still failing? Because their mindset is not in the right place. And as a result of that, they fail woefully. So there is a lot of going on in our mind. As a human being, we already have a lot of things, we all have issues personally. So if the mind is actually as important, why people are not talking about it? So you have to understand that the enemy is not the market itself. The enemy is your mind. Because 90% of trading mistakes we all make in the market, both fear, greed, ego, low self-esteem, high self-esteem, feeling invincible when you are winning, feeling rejected when you are losing, is also about our mind. Everything happens in our mind. A winning traders conquer themselves first. So you need to do self-introspect. I used to tell my students, before you enter market at all, you need to, if you are depressed, don't enter the market space. Trading is not a space where you are fighting your spouse and the next thing is you open your chart. You will make a lot of mistakes and you are not just losing money, you will lose your self-worth. You will lose your identity, as because our money is attached to who we are. And that is why Confucius says, he who conquers himself is the mightiest warrior. So you must learn to conquer yourself. You must learn how to celebrate and control yourself. Because without it, the Holy Book says that like a city without war, so also a man without self-control, any human. So we need to do that. And let's go back to history. Because forget about what is happening on YouTube. That's why when I met him, we synchronized immediately, because I love mingle with real traders, not marketers. Because a lot of people these days, what happened was that they heard about trading and they have some changes in their hands and they to buy system, and you can design any course on Fiverr, but ask them, by the time you engage with them, there's no depth, nothing. So one of the Asian traders that is still alive, his name is George Soros. As at 1992, this man made $1 billion within a week from the Bank of England. This man is a don. Trusted his conviction when the world doubted him, because during that time was when Britain was trying to separate themselves from Europe, and he spotted the opportunity and he placed the trade. These are the big boys that control the market anyway. His weapon is belief and bold execution. And one of his philosophy is, it is not whether you are right or wrong, but how much you make when you are right. What does it mean? When you calculate your risk before you enter the market and that market is going your way, you must also have the right exit too. But when people do not have their entry and exit strategy, they will buy with emotions. So when that market just moved, they already exit the market. This money market is already going my way. When that market is now not going their way, oh my God, they want to stay in, praying and fasting, which doesn't work. I'm sorry. Another legendary trader is called Paul Tudor Jones. His philosophy is discipline above all. Profited big from 1987 crash. Risk small, protected capital, and structure at the right time. His weapon is ruthless discipline. I'm sure our boss has taught a lot of us about discipline. So it's not just motivation. It's if you want to be successful as a trader. Because I was doing a little psychological research a few days ago, like what is happening on social media? Why is it that somebody will say, I flip? There's a guy I shall not mention because to avoid like you are trying to sit up. The guy used to say he flip $2 to $10,000 trading good. And I'm like, and Wall Street does not know you. And central bank do not know who you are. And people, you will see 100,000 followers, 200,000 views. And I ask AI, why is it that? But my guy will produce a video, show market analysis, you'll be seeing 250 views. AI was telling me that because social media was designed for sensational. Because people love sensational things. They were not actually designed to watch the truth. So these are the ancient wisdom that ruthless discipline. Don't just be a hero. Don't have an ego. Always question yourself. That is, when you are in profit, when Oga do the analysis finish and everybody enter makes money, don't turn to invincible man and go and bring your family house, landed property that belongs to your generation, your family house, and you don't have a skill yet, and put it in the market. You don't even chat him up that you have already deposited the entire generational money into your account, and you are just buying and selling. You will wound yourselves. Another third philosopher that is more popular is, because my favorite trading peer is GBP and there was a day I came across these biographies of Mrs. Watanabe. Mrs. Watanabe is not just is a John Doe name for Japanese women from the age of 35 to 45. As early 2000, when Japan, because Japan is one of the largest, third largest economy in the world is Japan. In fact, it's supposed to be second largest. But you know, US and UK, they always have their policies. And Japan population is 128 million. So it means that Japan economy is bigger than the entire Africa. I'm sorry. So faith will not make us to enter world power as an African. Now, these women in their various houses, they have their husband pulse, like their monthly allowances. And they first like, why can't we enter Forex market? We know what is going on. And before the 2000 and 2008, these women pulled a stunt of $280 billion. What does it mean? To those who are married in the house, please teach your children trading as much as possible. I know they have assignments in school. Find a dedicated time. Teach them now, because the future that is coming tomorrow, even when they have nice education, things are versatile now. Things are changing very fast. Only entrepreneur system will rule the world. Like, they need to be versatile. They might not be a trader, but they will know about finances. When they are making decisions tomorrow, they can see beyond layers of a lot of people. And their weapon is patience and consistency. So if ordinary women in Japan, so that's why it's always funny to me in this side of our world that you will tell some ladies that come and learn trading, they will say like, no, it's for business of men. Who told you? Is it not entry and exit for all of us? But because Asia, one of the things I respect about those people, the knowledge is they want to lead. They are philosophers. They think. And because they are thinkers, Japan alone, in fact, 20% of world market movement is run by Japanese. 20%. So patience is not passive. It is centered and concentrated in strength. Now, what is actually happening? What are the issues that traders are having every time? The enemy we have is not the market, because either you enter the market or not, market will buy and sell. It will also be in what? In sideways. The enemy we are having is our internal, and most of the time, to those who are married, we could not even tell our spouse, because except they are trader, if they are not a trader and an experienced one, they cannot figure out what is going on in our life, because they just sometimes Do you feel like, are you not reckless? Maybe you should take a break with this trading of a thing. So sometimes we have to internalize those things alone and over. So fear leads to closest winners too early. Greed is we become invincible. Say, no, why should I take my profit now? No. This market, I was told that is booming. Ego is to refuse accept being wrong. God does it mean to be egotistic? You enter market, maybe you already designed that, okay, based on your analysis, I will enter this market twice daily maximum. You enter the first time, does not go your way. Second time, by that second time, if ego kicked in, the next thing is revenge trading. Like, let me make my money back. But we have forgot that are thousands of trades we still take. In fact, before they burn most of us on this group, at least maybe to those who are, I can still say there's no anybody that is 70 years. None of us, before they born all of us on this group, trading has existed. Chat has already existed as at 1920, 1910. Even when we are gone, trading will still be here. What does it mean? Why should you remain trading when you know that even if the market will not go your way today, you can take a break, come back tomorrow, and come again with a refreshed mind? And investors who has the courage to sell when others are buying and buy when others are selling will succeed. That is what we do in the market space. During Donald Trump swearing, I remembered BTC was $69,000. In fact, I was awake. And less than 24 hours later, BTC entered 100,000 plus. So as at that time, only trader and people that already know the synchronization of the market will buy BTC, because some might be like, what is going on here? So that is what we do. We think beyond the average society. Now, how do you reframe the mind as a weapon? The first thing is you need to shift from impulse mindset to strategy. That is, you need to have, you are like a sniper. Always have a strategy of entry and exit. That's why I'm sure our boss has preached to every one of us that you must have a journal. You cannot afford to. It's like a normal trader in the physical shop that do not have a book of accounts and you are selling things. You are buying and you are selling. No book of account. You are just collecting money from customer and put, because and without issuing receipt, because receipt is one of the ways to keep a book of an account. Shift from peer to patience. That market is not going anywhere. If you miss a trade, fine. When I say fine, let me put a clause. It's always painful, very painful, because imagine waiting for stocks or analysis for 1 week, 2 weeks, and market is about to start, and maybe you are busy with something else about life, and you missed it. You'll be like, God, come on, this trade. But if you understand that if I lose this one, another better one are still coming in the future, it helps. Shift from hope to risk control. When I started trading, oh my God, I wasn't in Nigeria, I was in Ghana. I will be praying, speaking in tongues, because I trade GBP So GBP open around 11:20, 11:30 Sunday night. Okay, today is Sunday, by 11:30 now, Nigerian time. GBP which is Sydney market. Sydney market will open up, and by 4 a.m., 5 a.m., then Japanese Tokyo market will also open up. Me, I don't trade London session and UK session. So you have to find it, shift from hope to risk control, because without risk control, we are not even a trader. We don't have a risk control. You're a gambler. And why must you why must you destroy your capital when you can control it? That's why people used to ask me, we traders are gamblers. I would be like, well, what are you talking about? I've read over 100 books in trading. How many gamblers have read over 100 books? Are you kidding me? And there's still endless of them I haven't read at all. Whenever people say that traders are gamblers, I know that no, this set of people, they will not last in this industry, because they are looking for shiny objects. The sharpest sword is a disciplined mind. Practical training for traders' mindset. Please have a journal. It might be difficult, but even before you open your chart, bring out your diary. Okay, I want to buy this stock. Okay, how much is my capital? How much do I want to expose? Then, so it will be easier. Then use affirmation. The Bible says that I'm a Christian, so permit me to quote the Bible. Say, in the abundance of heart, the mouth speaketh. In fact, another one verse says that how forceful are the right words? Because as a trader, we always feel dejected that we cannot even share with our spouse. Nobody. You feel you compromise yourself, like, am I even good enough? What is going on with me? I hope my village people have not visited me this week. Because, especially during losing streak. So, but when we control our risk in the market space, and we know that market is random, it's a game of probability, and we detach ourselves from the money, what does it mean? Don't take your children's school fee to go and buy a stock or trade. It will not always work out. Forget YouTube channel. Do not do that. Always make sure that the money you cannot dash the market, when that market do not go your way, please, I beg you, never ever take it, because market can, in fact, if you even take that kind of money into the market space, the problem is that the profit you're supposed to make, you won't make it, because any form of market reversal, you take the money out, and it does not, market can smell everything, because we are building habits, and the best thing is, we must build the right habit in the market space. Amateurs want to be right. Professionals want to make money. Being right and being making money is different. When you want to make money, you keep your journal. So those who want to be right is, when market do not go their way, they enter the market again. They enter again and again and again, which is not good. Then, case study. This is a man, his name is John Paulson. As of 2007, when US housing estate was making sense, and they were having a series of issues. Like, as at that time, US housing market was one of the best industry. Nobody knew that as at that time, US market could flop. But that market man knew, and he short the housing stocks. And within 2-3 years, he made $9.3 billion. Everybody laughed at him. They thought it was a joke. What does it mean? When nobody believes in your trading, that is why you have to pay the price. Pay the price and study it. Endurance creates outsized rewards. Then, what are the laws of trading in psychology? Protect the capital first. Control emotions always. If you are sad, don't trade. You are fighting with your spouse, don't trade. You are going through emotional issue, leave trading alone. Go and settle that one first. Execute with disciplines. Markets are never wrong. Only opinions are. Now, without wasting much of our time, thank you so much for your time. This presentation was run by Oluwashimaderemi, also known as Seun-Forex, wishing you clarity and discipline in your trading career. Thank you.
Wow. Please, let's appreciate our guest. This is a this is a master class. You now see what I'm talking about. Anytime I heard this schooling, I'll just call him. And by the way, we normally have our weekly Forex review every Saturday. So Saturday like this, we normally have our weekly review on the Forex market. We look at the market and say, okay, what do you think about this and that? So please, thank you, everyone. No, I can see. I hope you can see all the messages that are coming. People are appreciating you. Thank you so much for coming. In fact, I know that you can see the depth of what he's sharing. Someone that has read over 100 books on trading. He has over 150 articles on market psychology on his blog post. I would leave the link in the description. You can always check and read some of these articles. And also, he has a YouTube channel also, which I will drop the link in the description. Please, let's follow him. He drops different analysis. When it comes to price action, this is price action. Me, I'm just elementary. But this guy is, when you talk about channel, talk about patterns, talk about anything, go and see it on his YouTube channel. Thank you so much for coming. So I think this is where we are going to round it up. But in case you have any question, do you have anyone that has question? Let me just quickly take one question in case you have any question. Okay, sorry. Thank you. Okay, I can see now. Okay, let me share my own screen now so that we can see the messages. The messages that are coming. All right. People are saying thank you. Thank you so much for honoring this invitation. I hope that next time when we call you, will also answer us. Does anyone have any question on trading psychology? In fact, trading psychology is the main thing. There's a book I read, I've forgotten, maybe come into my trading room, I've forgotten, that the guy was talking about 3M of trading: the mind, the method, and the mind, method, and your money. Money talks about money management. How much do you want to risk? How much do you want to make? And all that. Then your method talks about your strategy. How do you enter market? How do you exit the market? And when I mean exit the market, people always think that you have to exit at a profit. It's not always, it's not every time you will be right. There will be times that you'll be wrong. But in trading, the times that you are right must compensate for the times that you are wrong. It's like running a business. It's normal. If you have a shop, won't you pay the rent? You will pay rent, you will buy fuel, you will do one or two things, maintenance. Those are just your expense. So any money you lose in trading is just like normal expense. Just make sure that you make more that will cover for your loss and also give you more in return. And if your strategy is good, if you have an hedge in the market, you will always make money. There is this guy that said, what's his name again? I've forgotten his name again. What's his name? Oh, this. I've forgotten his name. I used to share his video to my students. He's also talked about trading psychology. He's on YouTube. Maybe when I remember, I will send the link on the group. The guy said that in trading, you don't know the outcome of the next trade, but he will tell you that the outcome of the next 100 trade is going to be a profit, because the outcome of the next trade is actually random. You don't know what is going to happen. But by the time you put numbers in your favor, or you put number at your advantage, then the probability will play out. Probability needs numbers, needs data to work on. You cannot say the probability of a toss coin now, you say it's 50-50. But if you toss one, how do you say that one is 50-50? By the time you toss 20, in that 20, you can have maybe tail in a row, head in a row. But now do that same tossing, do it for 100, 1,000. By the time you do 1,000 tosses, the probability will be close to 50-50. So the more the trade you can do, the more you put probability in your favor. I'm trying to read. Please, please, can we have this slide for later? Yes, I'll tell him we will share it on the group. Okay, and if you are not a member of our group, the link is in the description where you can join this WhatsApp group. Let's share information. Let's grow together as a community. Me, I'm building community of traders, not hypers. I'm not into. If you know me in real life, you know that my life is simple. In fact, I don't like showing my face. If you check my videos, you will not see my face on the YouTube, because I don't really like people knowing me. But the way the things are going now, what you know now, you need to start educating others, because information now, or we are now living in information age. What you know, somebody else is willing actually to pay for it. What you know is now a currency. We are in a knowledge age now. You see online, you see this mentorship. Was there anything like that before? There was nothing like that before. Anything you know now that you know that people can benefit from it, please just do well to start sharing. Do well to start sharing. Start a YouTube channel. Put it on there. Let us watch it. Let us see what you know. The floor is now leveled for everyone. You don't have to have the best gadget. You don't have to know everything all. Like my pastor will always say, he said, just give people your own 2 fishes and 5 loaves and 2 fishes. That is all. This is what I have, and I'm sharing with you. So you don't have to know everything. But as we learn, as I'm teaching you now, even from his lecture now, you can see I was just listening, putting everything in mind and processing it. In fact, I wanted to even share this for my students. The last time, was it 2 weeks ago? I think 2 weeks ago when dollar really crashed. I was in that trade now. In fact, my head was just hot because that trade that was in profit, everything ended in loss. Why? Because I just felt this news is not going to pull back much. I was doing analysis on the monthly, and I thought that, this support will hold and the market will go higher. So because of that, I just said, don't worry, this NFP is not going to really move the market. And that thing dumped over 300 pips against me. I was on minus $3,000. At that level, my head was not correct. So you now imagine if I'm trading like that, you need somebody that will be helping you to cool your head. That's why I have him as a friend. Thank you, Seun-Forex, and I wish you all a very lovely week. Thank you all for coming. I think there is no other thing that we need to talk about. So until next week when we meet again on this channel, and if you are not already a member of our community, you can join the link. With the link, join the WhatsApp group and let's grow together. Thank you all. Bye from here. Thank you so much.